Belichick snubbed by the Pro Football Hall of Fame voting community.
Yeah.
Social media is going off.
Do you have an opinion on that? I'm curious.
About him getting snubbed? I mean, it's ridiculous. Like, how is he not a first ballot Hall of Famer?
Votes on this. Again, this is coming from the fan perspective, but to me, I look at these things and all I can picture is this room full of legacy media guys that are 85 years old, like Bill Polian, that have no clue what they're doing, and they're the ones deciding on this.
Well, you have a couple of the veteran, like, kind of guys like that, and I guess Tony Dungy's on the panel too. Bill Polian's one, and then you have, people who represent, like Baltimore's representative is Scott Garceau, the longtime anchor on WMAR, who's done Ravens, done
Legend,
yeah, legend and all. And he's the guy from the Ravens. Like, he's the guy that presented Ray Lewis's case, which took about 30 seconds, and all their Hall of Famers. So it is kind of like that. It's changed a lot. It used to be the day before the Super Bowl. This group just kind of met in a room wherever the Super Bowl was and hammered it out. Now the group kind of gets together at another date, and it's a little more, the process is a little different. And it usually, I saw that headline. I'm like, wait a second, that's coming out already. I had sort of forgotten that the policy had changed, or the voting procedure had changed, because it used to always be the Saturday right before the Super Bowl. And then those got announced Saturday night at the NFL Honors thing. Or Friday night, it was either Friday or Saturday. So it's changed, but yeah, I don't know how Bill Belichick is not a first ballot Hall of Famer. I do think the whole obsession with, did he make it on the first ballot? Did he make it the second time? That gets a little tiresome, especially in baseball. I think people get so worked up about that. He'll get in the Hall of Fame, and he's going to be a runaway winner next year. You might as well just start, engraving the bust, because after all the negativity and the criticism the people who didn't vote for him this year got, but he should be in the Hall of Fame. It's laughable, that Bill Belichick is not in the Hall of Fame.
No controversial opinion from Jay-Z tonight.
I mean, would you how do you?
You don't reason with it.
It seemed that egregious that I'm genuinely baffled. Like,
it's a shame, because I'm just so fed up with the Baseball Hall of Fame and then. I have a conversation with a couple of my buddies. We always bitch and moan about the Baseball Hall of Fame and how certain guys get in, and then they determine they're the judge and jury of other guys, and they're not allowed in. Like, guys that were pretty widely suspected of taking steroids, and even a couple that failed the tests are in the Hall of Fame.
Who is it right now that can't get in? Who I don't know.
It's been the same. It's been Barry Bonds and A-Rod now. But again, this is like that same. My buddy who reached out to me is like, I thought the baseball was bad, but this is Bill Belichick not getting the Hall of Fame. It's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, this one's gnarly. You thought Lamar's MVP snub a couple years ago was bad. This is on another.
I'm really curious to see if this is the year for either Yonder or Suggs. It's just not a very big class. There's just not a lot of room for guys, and then you keep moving these guys back every year, and it gets tougher and tougher to get in.